back to the channel. This is your boy D-Rock from Digital Tactical. Today's video is going to be about 5 changes that I've made to my training. Now, the history on that, I started getting to firearms way back in 2009. And at first, it started by going out to the range, setting up soda cans and water bottles and shooting at that. And it was like that for a while. After a couple years, I got a little bit of gear, started out training, but nothing too serious. It was until about 3 years ago when I got real serious about my training, started getting pistol courses, rifle courses, low light courses, and definitely opened up my eyes to better training to get better myself. So that being said, I am not claiming I'm a pro. I am not claiming I'm a marksman. I am not claiming that I know everything, and I'm definitely claiming that I am the best, because I am not. I'm still learning, and like I said before, I learn as I train as I learn. So these changes are 5 recent changes that I've made to my training, and when I say recent, I mean within the last 1.5 or 2 years. Definitely these changes have improved my training and have helped me a lot to become better. So starting off with number 1, stance. So initially, I started off with that very 90s stance. Feet right next to each other, knees slightly bent over at the waist, squared off at the target. And that was my stance for quite a while, and it was pretty much this. After getting more serious about training and getting those rifle classes and pistol classes, I changed to that more modern stance. 1 foot in front of the other, knees ever so slightly bent, leaned over at the waist a little bit, squared off with the target. And this stance not only helped with recoil management and faster target acquisition, but with the overall mobility. So look something like this. In case you want to move forward, backwards, and side to side. Very, very awesome stance. Overall, it's a better stance than the other one. So that takes us to number 2, low ready and high ready. So once again, for a while, my low ready was having my gun all the way down. I'd have to bring it all the way up, acquire my target, take my shot, and bring the gun all the way back down. After getting more training, I switched from this to having the gun up to my cheek, aimed at the feet or base of the target, and then at the call or at the buzzer, I just engage, take my shot, and back to low ready. So I'm gonna take 3 shots with each style, old and new, and I'm gonna time myself and see how much faster it is from the other. Let's start with the old style. Let's go. .187, 171, 149. Now the new style. 84, 107, 103. So definitely I see a speed difference right there with the newer style, and I've seen some improvement in my target acquisition, and definitely a much better hold on your gun. So on my high ready, I haven't really practiced it much, which is having your brace under your armpit and your muzzle with your direct line of sight. Let's take a couple of shots. I have maybe 3 rounds in there. Let's time myself. That was 136. One more. 116. So definitely getting the hang of it. I don't use it that much, but definitely has its time and its place. So that takes us to number 3, transitions. All right, so transitions. Before, I would take my shot and then just sling my gun right in front of me down, grab my sidearm, present, take my shot if I needed to, chest ready, holster, and back to my old low ready. After my training and getting more serious about it, I switched to how I transition my guns. So after I take my shot, I sling to my left, the magazine facing away from me, grab my sidearm, present, take my shot if I need to, chest ready, bring my gun back up, holster, do a tech reload, do whatever I need to do, and then take my shot and back to low ready, or back to slinging my gun to my left. So let's do that. I'm gonna time myself and see how I do. It probably won't be the smoothest, but definitely been practicing these kind of transitions. I like it because once your gun is off to your side, you have access to your gear, access to if you need to climb a ladder or go hands-on or whatever, you got more space in front of you rather than having the gun blocking you or whatever in case you need to even walk and or run. So let's take some shots. Let's time myself, see how we do. Let's go. All right, so that was a total of 1367. So not too bad, like I said, not the smoothest, but definitely a much better way to transition between your guns for access of gear, walking or climbing or going hands-on. Better quality training, I would say. So that takes us to number 4, shooting with both eyes open. All right, so shooting with both eyes open, definitely not easy. It has not been easy for me, at least. So before, I would just acquire my target, squint my left eye, take my shot. Same with my sidearm. Squint my left eye, take my shot, and I've been doing that for a while. So after some training and still mastering it, still trying to get it down really good, what I do is I keep both eyes open, take my shot. Same thing with my sidearm, both eyes open, take my shot. So as I mentioned, it's not easy, still getting the hang of it, but I've been practicing because you get your peripherals, situational awareness, it's all there. So let's just take a couple shots. So definitely made me much quicker, better at identifying my target, keeping both eyes open. So that takes us to number 5 and last change I've made in my training, which is the use of a timer. So the use of this little gadget right here, a shot timer, has drastically improved my training. I can keep track of what I'm slow at and keep track of what I'm faster at and what I need to work on. So I highly recommend everybody gets one. It will definitely improve your training. So let's do some one reload ones. I'm just gonna do a couple shots and just time myself, see how we do. Once again, I'm not the fastest, I'm not a pro, but definitely training to become better every day. So let's just take a couple shots. Let's go. That was a 385 with a 90 split. So now with the sidearm, I'm on reload 1. Let's go. That was a 381 with the 168 split. So definitely can keep track of those numbers, write them down, whatever, to track my speeds and get better. So that completes my 5 changes that I've made to my training. Alrighty guys, that pretty much wraps it up for me on my 5 changes that I've made to my training. It's getting hotter, it is still humid, and for some reason there's like a million flies out here today, so I am done. I'm gonna go back to my AC and get me a cold drink. So that is it, you guys. As always, I appreciate your feedback. Please like, comment, share. That is it for today. Stay safe, D-Rock out.